Hello guys, this is TheCatBytes, bringing you Dead Frontier. I had just recorded a half hour of commentary to have it stop working on me. And I'm furious. So here goes again. This game is basically just a multiplayer online role-playing game. You can play as play as like 5 different variations of classes. You have the stat boosters, like the soldier who gets better strength and several other stats, and also starts off with a machine gun called the Scorpion. You can get a policeman who starts off with the shotgun pistol, and then or else you can go for the skilled people who are like athletes, boxers, and then you can go for the professions, like a teacher. They get 30% more XP. Normally, you're not supposed to choose those because at a higher level, they have the same skills as someone 30 levels below them who chose a skill class or whatever the other version. So for example, an athlete level 50 would have the same skills as a level 80 teacher. So, and it takes several million XP just to level up once you get to like 50. And that was a close call right there, that spider. Running through the inner city can get pretty repetitive, so if you play some music in the background or something, just to keep you entertained, it's good. Right now I'm on my way to go do the mission, Think of the Children. I have to collect 10 toys for the children who are bored at the fort and have to live in this world where the zombies overran everything. Some rifle ammo right there, and that right there is a brute, and there's a bloat, and there's a leaper. Okay, in order, the brute is this big thing that explodes, doing a radius effect of damage, and the bloat, I don't know if you guys saw it, it was this smaller version of this, but it's pink. It spits longer range than the green zombies, and also I don't think no, it doesn't explode. And the other thing was the leaper. That was the last thing. Looked like a very skinny, pale zombie. They can kill you in one hit. No matter whether you have the highest armor and the most health in the game, they can still kill you. So generally, just avoid them. I'm not sure if this is a gameplay tutorial or tutorial right now. Teaching the lesser players how to play. If anyone wants to play with me, they're free to just send me a message, and if I have the time away from school right now, I'll let you know, and we can schedule all the time. But yeah, if anyone wants to see me play Mass Effect 3 or Minecraft, Deadlight. Many people probably don't know what that game is. It's a indie zombie game. It's really good. It has a great storyline, at least in my opinion. Or else I could play Limbo. The puzzle game, not the actual game. Or whatever else games I have. Just let me know, and if I have the game, I'll let you know if I can play it. Right now, I think those are all the games I have at the moment. I only recently got Right now, the gun I'm using is a mid-game rifle. It's not bad, but not that good. Eventually I'll turn it into like one of the epic guns at the end, once I get enough money. And the good thing that just happened, the admin, who normally doesn't keep his schedule on time for releasing new items and stuff, finally released 50 plus items, or a little less than 50, this February, including mostly cosmetic stuff like face masks and hats, such as officer's cap, welding mask, fireman's helmet, flying cap, etc. And the explosives that I was just using is a higher end game, higher end game weapon, and it's pretty good. It's just pretty slow. That creature that I'm fighting that's taller than the other zombies, it's called a bone. They're basically the smaller version of a Titan, which is it's the second boss that you'll encounter. Or actually, it could be the first or whatever. It's the second weakest. You have to be careful when playing with it, or when online, because you can play this online but in single player too, which is usually what I do because it reduces lag, and you don't have pesky players running in front of you and having their zombies collide into you. But a lot of times when you play on multiplayer, you'll have a boss come out of nowhere, and then you'll have 5 guys just standing there waiting for someone else to kill it so they can go loot it. Admin, I think he fixed this problem where you have to be actively fighting it while it dies in order to loot it. I'm not sure if it's fixed like that, but I'm pretty sure it is. Right now I'm just grinding so I can get enough XP to level up when I get back to the fort. I don't know if anyone noticed, but if you look to the top left, the third picture on the right, it shows an armor. That's called the Reactive XT800. It protects my guy by 60%, so if I get hit by anything, only 40% of the damage goes to my health. And considering I'm at like a farther game or further in-game zone than where you start, it helps because I don't have much health. I think I only have 60, and that thing right there, the sword, would kill me in 2 hits. I think you only start off with 50 health. So that sword guy kills you in 1 hit. They're normally called Reapers. Generally, this game is fun when you're playing with pals and stuff, but when you're just playing alone, it gets like pretty repetitive and bored. I think there's gonna be a boss here. Like, boss fights do make you like the game again, or reinvigorate it, but they're not all too common, and when they are, they usually end too quickly, or else you die too quickly. I just checking the map right now. If you saw that yellowish zone to the top left, that's where I have to go. You can buy certain things called speed boosts for credits, which is the membership currency in the game. You get dollars and you can buy credits in the marketplace, which is player run, which is it's interesting and a lot of fun. You'll have people selling a gun for trying to undercut someone above them, so they'll sell a gun that's extremely rare for like $300,000 less. It could take you a couple months of trying to get. So it's nice that they do that. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I think there's gonna be a boss here due to all this random aggro from these zombies. Sorry if this is a pretty dull commentary right now. My throat's been killing me all week. And the lack of sleep is really adding up. But anyways, yep, there's the Titan. You can also fight a flaming equivalent, which is the same thing, just does double the damage and like has double the health. And considering it does, I forget how much right now, but it'll do 150 when it's flaming. And then there's the Black Titan, which is the end game boss, or you can fight it whenever, but it's the hardest boss. That'll kill you in one hit, probably. I mean, the people with the best equipment can only survive one hit. And then they're dead instantly because he runs so fast. Oh yeah, so the speed boosts, they buy them with credits and they let you run faster for a set amount of time. For example, you can buy one for 7 credits, or I think it's 10 for non-members, 7 for members, and it allows you to run 30% faster for 2 hours, which it may not seem like a lot, but it does add up. It makes you get to a place like 15 minutes faster. And there's a spider, which are extremely fast and resistant to knockback. The third boss that you fight is oh, I got some criticals on that guy, so I died too quickly. The third boss you fight is the spider. It's extremely fast. I can't even run away from it. My best chance is just to circle it and hope someone else comes by and distracts it long enough so that it can chase after them and get them. Give me an opportunity to run. And it saw me somehow. But there were some pretty fun and funny moments in this game, like you'll be fighting a boss and a guy who just entered the area runs up, starts asking questions like, where's the boss? Somebody answer, somebody help me find the boss. And he's just like swinging an axe in the air or running his chainsaw, and then it doesn't show it on his screen, but the boss is fighting everyone else around him, including you, and then he'll be like, oh, I found the boss, and then the next thing you know, he's already dead. It had been hitting him while he's talking and stuff like that. The talking in this game is kind of I wouldn't say bad, because at least you can communicate with other players. You press the tab button, I think, to type in whatever you want to say. Whereas a lot of players use Skype to talk to each other. I don't do that though. I think a lot of players come from all over the world actually. The creator is from the UK. And I'm from the US of A. How about that? Ads. I've seen him before. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to try to make these videos shorter. I don't know if I can manage this long. But, there's the spitter, and there's the bloat. The bigger one is the bloat. The locales, generally, they change a bit, but not enough to make you actually feel like it's a new area. And even after you leave those areas, it goes back to the stuff before that. And right after that, it goes back to the other thing that you had just gotten away from. It's very repetitive. But when you're a member, the game's a lot funner because you have more opportunities. Thank you, Mads, for killing that spider. That's a pretty low level gun, but it's worth picking up for now. Generally, I don't travel in packs when I'm playing this. Although there are safety in numbers, there's also danger in numbers because they can lag and they just like stop you. They can be in front of you and say someone's chasing you and you're running straight, and then they just lag in front of you and stop you, and then you get hit from whatever was chasing you. That happens pretty often, actually. The lag is, I'd say, one of the worst problems with the game, but it's not that bad that it's unplayable, and it's still enjoyable even with a little lag. I think right now I'm playing on the highest or second highest graphics quality anyways, so once you lower that, all those like take away shadows, which isn't that big of a deal. I mean, I'd rather have better gameplay than some cosmetic shadows. Alright, so I arrived at the mission area. I have to collect 10 toys, I think. I have no idea what I have to collect it from. Normally it'll say from like trucks or bodies. I'm guessing from bodies now. If I can just kill all these zombies following me. And of course more keep coming. Nothing. When you're not a member, a lot of the stuff you loot isn't going to be, or you're not even going to loot a lot. A ton of places are going to say not able to find anything. Admin did just increase the loot rates though, so non-members can now loot higher level guns, up to level 100 guns, which is one of the guns I'm saving for. Actually, it's level 110, but whatever. Generally, you have to save for a long time to finally be able to buy a gun. Unless, of course, you take advantage of the market. Alright, I think that was my first toy. I need 10. There's usually ways to exploit people's, not exploit people's, but exploit the zombies, how bad they are, like how their directions, you can easily run behind cars and stuff to block them, and they'll turn around and run like outwards and then curve around the car, giving you enough time to recharge your energy. Which, if you see the top left, my energy is pretty low, and once that's below 5%, I can't run. And considering I don't have a lot of health, I don't probably die in one hit by the tendril or spider. That was close. I need all the energy I can get. this is outside though, you can also go inside the buildings, or most of the buildings, and barricade yourself in there, which is also pretty good because a lot of times there's tons of items that you can loot off the ground inside the buildings, and they're all within the same area, rather than like on a city block like this, where you have to go running around the block looking for bodies to loot. Getting pretty late. I figure in the future my videos will be around 20 minutes long at most. Yeah, sounds about right. Right, I think that's my second one. Alright. Now I know I just have to search these bodies to get them. And the spider's flying, so wow, this one's just not dying. Yeah, like right here, I'll exploit their flaws and just make them run into the bus while I go over here and search for the items. That was unnecessary. Basically, as you play longer, you get more experience dodging the zombies while looting, so you can tend to avoid them, or just carry a melee weapon so you can take them out silently. But once you see like that many zombies like I had on me, it's nearly impossible to loot that body without getting hit. Sometimes when you leave an area and re-enter, like at a mission zone, the items that you're looking for will spawn on the bodies inside right as soon as you enter. So you can just keep re-entering, or exiting and re-entering to get the items, which can help if you have low health, because on low health you get half damage, you do half damage, and you run at half speed. And since already some creatures can catch up to you at full speed, it's not that good. Alright, there's a leaper, one hit KO. Yeah, it's best not to risk it right there. And there's another one, of course. Just happened to line up right between the two cars. Morphine. That's like third tier medical drug or medicine to heal with. But as I said, you can run inside buildings and you can use that to your advantage. Say you're being attracted by a mob, like I am right here. To escape them, you can just run into a building and they'll instantly disappear and go after someone else or just disappear. mention this, but the community of players in this game, which I think is a couple thousand strong, is usually, well, not usually, but overall, or yeah, usually and overall, very nice. A few people are just trolls, but there's always trolls on the internet. But I'm probably gonna find some just in the comments. But anyways, a lot of them are helpful. The people in the community, especially if you're someone who is down on their luck or just got killed by a boss that someone else triggered. You can they'll send you items. I just read the other day about a guy who sold one of his armors, but when he was selling it, he forgot to type, or he mistyped and left out a 0, causing his $200,000 armor to be worth $20,000, and he lost $180,000. And when he mentioned that in the forum, which is ridiculous to just read it, whatever, different tier. And they also run mini contests in there, pretty good stuff. But someone actually, one of the high-ranking members of the game, actually donated one of their pretty decent armors just to him to have because of his mistake. But like I said, generally they're just very nice to us. Or to anyone, actually. Unless you're the one causing the problems. Unlike many other multiplayer games, the only way you can be for lack of a better term, griefed, is if like a guy comes running over with an eye patch. That's pretty good. If he comes running over with a ton of zombies and just drops them right off at you and runs away, or if he like triggers a siren like I just did. That's like the only ways that someone can actually do something bad to you. Unless, of course, you have your PvP on, which you can turn on whenever you're in the inner city, which isn't generally a good idea because you easily get killed by the higher up players. Like I said, I'm only level 33 right now, and it goes up to 220, and there's plenty of players well up there. As they get better, their guns get better. Anyways, if you need help doing this mission, and you're at Fort Passer, you can either travel in a pack to get there, which I recommend just because there's safety in numbers. Like you could escape that boss before if you weren't fast enough to outrun it, or your teammates could attract it, and you buy it so that you all get here safely. But basically, sorry about that. If you travel in a pack, you're generally safer, and you can get your friends to help you carry out the mission. Like, see how I'm trying to dodge the zombies and loot the bodies. It's pretty hard once there's the stronger zombies around you, if they're faster. But they'll keep the zombies off your back so you can do it. Like right here, I could have used that. But since I'm playing unexpectedly, I didn't ask anyone to come with me. And if you are like If you just can't do it, and you need the help with someone better, or like the people that you came with aren't good enough to help you with the mission. I know a couple players that have the higher up heavy machine guns could help you out, and I'll help out too with my my other account. Just message me, EagleNebula, and let me know if you can't do the mission, and I'll see what I can do to help. And if you're down on your luck and need like an item, or food, or medicine, or a weapon, I'll see if I can afford it, and if I can, I'll buy it for you. But don't take advantage of the generosity, because that has happened to me in the past. Not that good. This is really turning out to be a long video. Alright. To go to the inventory, you just press I. To go to the map, you just press M. Right now, if you look at my inventory, it's mostly almost full. I just took off my armor. I'm gonna go out shooting. I don't need to waste my armor and have to repair it when I get back to the fort, so I'll just take it off before I die. I brought tools with me to barricade myself, where I can store my XP and money before I die, and that way I don't lose anything when I die. Oh wow, I just got one hit by the tendril. But alright, I guess I'm not gonna use that. Alright, now that I'm back at the fort, I have to wait 2 minutes because I'm not a member. And now that I fast forwarded that, why is it letting me double? Alright. Alright, it seems to be working again. For some reason it was playing back the whole last 30 minutes that I did. As you can see, I leveled up from that, so my health gets restored. That's why I let myself die back there, so I could teleport back to fort. When you die, you teleport, or you get transferred back to the last place you were visiting. I'm not sure if I want to raise my machine gun. Naturally, you're only supposed to have 2 stats, and you max them out, then go for a third. But I wanted to get some explosives and a strong rifle, and start my machine gun, which I should have waited on. I think I'm just gonna go for rifles, probably. And as you can see, I increased my endurance, which allows me to run faster, and I got $10,000. It also increases my health. Right now I need to go buy some food. As you can see, I have fine, which translates to 75%. There's normal, fine, starving, critical. Each one is 25%. Right now I need to scrap whatever items I found that were not worth selling in the marketplace. Alright, I might just keep that eye patch on for the sake of it. Alright, I'm gonna go to marketplace. I need a level 35 or level 40 food, since I'm in the 30s. So I'll probably get salmon or salmon.
Generally, it's cheaper if you buy it raw and then cook it with one of the chefs at the place, rather than buy the chef's already cooked ones. Hey, why'd you do that? Cat always has to put in his input. Yeah, see, I saved like $100, which isn't a lot, but it adds up. And that's 13,000. Why did I leave my guy naked? It's $13,000 that I have extra that I'll deposit in my bank. I plan on saving that so I can buy the Rex. It's a level 110 rifle. It's pretty good. One of the best in the game. Thanks for watching, guys. And comment or like if you enjoyed it. Once again, I'm sorry for the poor quality, for the lack of excitement. My throat's been killing me all week. And I'll see you guys next time. Leave a comment on what you want me to play next. And if I have time and money, I'll go buy it or whatever. Stay awesome. Bye.